Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Facing the Encounter. My name's Jeff, and today I'm just gonna kind of pick up where I left off yesterday. Um, been currently doing some deck building, using only the what Fantasy Play Games' suggested current environment is. So they released a couple days ago that current environment for basically it's designed for like players who are just getting into the game. Obviously, um, it's used for basically the core set, and then the last three wave that came out. So that would be a hero packs that came out alongside Age of Apocalypse, Agents of Shield, and then the latest one, which would be Civil War, and then the next two hero packs that come out in February, allegedly. Um, so me personally, I have all the cards. So like I'm fully always going to be playing Legacy all the time, but I figured it'd be kind of interesting to see if maybe there's different ways I can maybe deck build, or maybe there's some cards that I would never maybe I overlooked just because of the enormous card pool that's in the game currently right now. So the last couple games we played, first one we did one was Hulkling, and I really like playing with Hulkling. I had a really cool Brain Over Brawn Justice deck that I built that I used over at the OCDC a couple months ago in October. It worked really, really well. But using the current environment pool set, I made a Justice deck that worked pretty well. We definitely were able to control, do its job. Stop the scheming from Iron Man. We were able to get his attachments down, and we were able to win. And then we also messed around with an aggression build that we did versus Cap, and we took the W on that one. So I think I'm gonna do the other two aspects. I think we'll start it off with leadership, and then finish it off with my favorite aspect, which is production. So the villain I'm probably going to decide I'm going to do, probably do maybe Spiderwood. So, and I think I have two. Can use my new tokens I got from buy the same token. Do my Fire Emblem tokens. Oh no, I dropped one. Got it. I don't think I need anything else from these pile. Alright. Talk about the build, my leadership build. I am not the expert on the excuse me, the leadership aspect. Excuse me, I'm kind of battling a something. Believe it or not, I feel a lot better than I did yesterday. Why is this not loading? It's arrogant. Just want to read my deck list. It's alright. I already had it pre-built. Is Marvel CBD dead right now? I guess so. No, I think it's just the website in general. It's really super slow. Oh, there we go. Now it's working. Sweet. Alright, so if I click on this. Yeah, there you go. That's what I'm thinking. I really want to try out the strength and diversity since it's vaguely new. So I'm going to run 3 copies of those. And I figure, so my idea with this deck is it's going to run around the strength and diversity, obviously, because I put in 12 different allies. Try to get as much variety as I can with the traits. So we go White Wolf, Spectrum, Spider-Man 2099, Kid Omega, Maria Hill, Hawkeye, Hugin and Munin, Vision, then I already have Nick Fury Sr. in this deck, so they can share. He's just there for appearances. And then Mockingbird. Just silly to grab. 3 copies of Make the Call. 2 Powers of Leadership. 1 Triskelion. And that's about it. That's for my protections. It's only a Mockingbird, though. I didn't grab. think that's it. All right, 16, 17, 18, 19. Four. 35. 6. Not right now. Focus on one, I guess. $39. What am I missing? Oh, Gambit. I feel like I should throw assess the situation in there. That would give me a 42 card deck. Let's just see. I feel like that's fair. Okay. Energy drink is probably not the best thing for me drinking right now, but so delicious. Spider Woman. I haven't played her in a while. I need to look something up now. Okay. I just had to make sure. Just trying to figure out what mod sets I want to put in this. So we got 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1. Doesn't get any more random than that. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 it is. Do Cloak and Dagger. Let's try Spider-Man again because we didn't get Spider-Man to pop up in the Captain America fight. And we'll go New Avengers. And no more. We'll pour in there. Yeah, actually, no, let's just do 3 mods. I think that's good. If we're going to run into more, I'd rather have the Atlanteans in there too. For thematic purposes. Alright, so we're gonna go expert mode. We're gonna do 3 mods. We're gonna do Spider-Man, Cloak, and Falcon, and Spider-Woman. We have our 7 standard cards, and our 3 cards of Doom. That's not here. Okay. So, I think we're ready. Okay, we're ready to start here. We're going to be doing a current environment deck build for leadership for Hulkling. We're going to go against Spider-Woman on Expert. Modulars I've actually put in her are Spider-Man, Cloak and Dagger, and I believe it was the New Avengers. The modular side is completely random. I have no idea what the first or the second one is, so it'll be really exciting to see how that plays out. That being said, let's get ready with the setup. I've already shuffled everything up, and we're going to go ahead and Superhero Resistance. We'll just skip everything over to the cooperative mode because that's what we're doing. Basically, we just go and find the leader side scheme and reveal it, and we already gone ahead and revealed Self-Propelled Glide. It's a force interrupt when Spider-Woman would take any damage from an attack. Reduce that amount of damage she takes by 1 for each skill counter finesse. This also gets a acceleration icon, and it gets 3 threat per player. That being said, we'll go ahead and do the setup for Spider-Woman. So her stage 3 card has 17 health per player. The enemy team finds the finesse and attaches it to Spider-Woman. That would be this. This is a permanent, and it's in the game forever. So it cannot be removed. Max is 3 skill counters. When Treachery is revealed, place one skill counter here. Spider-Woman, force her to when Spider-Woman attacks, she gets +1 attack for each skill counter of finesse for this attack. Remove all skill counters from finesse. Alright. Other than that, probably would help if I finish revealing this. So we're going to be doing gathering support. If we were playing with a friend, we would got hinder 2 per player, but we're not, so we get nothing. When revealed, the enemy team searches the encounter deck for 1 per player minion and deals 1 to each player on their team as a face-down counter card. Alright, so I'm playing solo, so it's going to be 1 minion that'll be dealt to me as an encounter card. So if I wanted to go ahead and grim this one, I'll go through the encounter deck and I'll pretty much decide like which one's going to be the worst one for me to be given. Then we got Hercules. Give this card as a... So when defeated. Spider-Man. So when revealed, Spider-Man attacks each character with Tangled Up attached. If no attack was made, that way the enemy team searches the counter deck and discard power for a copy of Tangled Up and gives it to you as a face-down counter card. I think if anything, the Spider-Man would be the most annoying because he'll put a Tangle Up on my character. No one else has any really good when revealed effects. So I think that's the... If I was playing against somebody, I would choose Spider-Man. So I'm going to choose Spider-Man for myself. So that'll be my face down encounter card. That'll complete setup. And we're going to drop to our hand of 5. So we're going to start with Wicked, Impersonation, Armored Defense, Shapeshifter, White Wolf. think that's a no-brainer. We need that. All right, so we're going to use Tidy's ability to search for an upgrade. Let's grab the armor shape. Flip to hero. Let's do go 2, 3 to put in Hawkeye. I use the Hawkeye tokens. I use my Hawkeye tokens. Would you use Shapeshifter to grab an upgrade card? Grab Hulk Shape. We'll go ahead and use the Hulk Shape to put Wiccan into play. So when Wiccan comes into play, I can search my deck or discard pile for identity specific event. Put it in my hand. I'll go ahead and grab the Shapeshifter again. I'm going to play it to grab another. We'll grab Wing Shaped. Then we'll go ahead and play Assess the Situation to increase our hand size by 1 till the end of phase. And ooh, what do we do? We'll have Wicked Thwart 2. Have Hawkeye Thwart 1. So that's gone. I'm okay with that. I guess we'll just swing for 1. Oh, excuse me. All right. That was a good turn. I got no attachments on yet, but I'm going to hold on to the wing shaped. Go out to hand size of 6 now. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So, one threat onto the main. Spider-Woman's going to attack. She does not have any skill counters on her yet, so we don't have to worry about that. I'm going to go ahead and have Wiccan take the hit for that, so she's going to attack for 2. And we're going to get boost effect. If Cloak is in play, reveal Dagger. Otherwise, deal 1 damage to a character you control. Alright, well, I'll just put that on E. So Wiccan is defeated. Then we'll get our encounter cards. So we already know who that's going to be. So reveal the first one. It's Spider-Man. So again, Spider-Man. Spider-Man attacks each character with Tangled Up attached. If no attack was made this way, the enemy team searches the encounter deck and discard pile for a copy of Tangled Up and gives it to you as a face-down encounter card. Revealing the next encounter card. Spectacular. Place 2 threat on the main scheme. In competitive mode, remove 2 threat from your leader's main scheme. So that's going to put 2 on there. This was a treachery too, so when a treachery is revealed, place 1 skill on here. Attach to your leader, otherwise attach to your hero. Alright, so I can tangle them. Oh, and I also forgot when he was revealed, I can remove 1 of my counters to deal 2 damage. That's why you bring a Hawkeye. That rhymed. Alright, this is gone. Alright, and that should conclude that turn. So now we're on player turn. I'm going to thwart, and when attached character would scheme, thwart, or attack, discard this card instead. I'm going to play Make the Call and used Wing Shaped to bring Wicked back. Oh no, I gotta play it. That won't work. That's to be played for my hand, that's right. Huh. I don't think I have anything here that would work. Two. Actually, we could go 1, 2. Impersonation. We'll remove all this. And then because of that, we can flip down for free. We'll use our ability to grab another upgrade card. Well, shape-shifting upgrade, I should say. We'll flip back. We're going to we're going to play impersonation shape for 2 resources to put on a wing shaped. That'll ready us up. It gives us +1 stats to everything. Go ahead and finish off Spider-Man. No problem. And I think we'll call that a turn. Other than that, 3, 4, 5. One threat goes on. Fire 1 attacks. She gets +1 for every skill counter here. I'm going to go ahead and defend that, and I'll use Spectrum to play Armor Defense. When an enemy attacks, we deal damage equal to the defense, and then after the attack, give Hulkling a tough stats card. So I understand, because I was rereading that whole time sequence, like the attack has to finish going through. So they're going to attack for 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's a 5 attack coming at me to my 2 defense. I'm going to take 3 damage. So that'll drop me down to 9. This gets removed. And then my defense was a 2, so she's going to take 2 damage. We'll drop her down to 14. And I'll get a tough status. And because I played an event, I can actually go ahead and trigger my wing shaped, and I can remove that. Alright, so that settles all that. We get to our encounter phase, so we're going to be dealt an encounter card for Complicated Lineage. Give it to the triumphant player. You may choose to flip to alter ego form, which we will. But we can't exhaust, so this is going to get discarded, and then I got to discard each shapeshift upgrade I control. So we lose our wing shapes. And these we lose our modifiers. Oh. Cool. Alright, let's see, what do we do? We'll use our ability to grab one of our... I think all the shapeshift cards are out of the deck now. Yes, they are. Cool. Guess I'll grab one of these back. I was tempted on either. I was tempted on either paying these two for the Hulk shape, but then I realized I wouldn't be able to play that, so it wouldn't even matter. But I'd probably be better to start building up a board. So we're gonna use assess, put this down, and then we'll use our Hulk shape and then shapeshifter strike. Throw some damage at her. So that's my option. Alright, so we got our Strength of Diversity, Kid Omega, Nick Fury Sr. Make the call. The only thing we really got on here, so theoretically, if we wanted to play this next turn, we have three. Hulkling basically brings 3 damage or 3 threat removal with this. Because he's an Avenger, Kree, and Skrull. Alright. Alright, Spider-Man's attacking for 2. We have a tough, so we'll take it. So 2. If Spider-Man minion is in play, reveal this card. And he's not. So we lose our tough. Counter card is Neighborhood Hero. When revealed in competitive mode, move 2 threat from your leader's main scheme to this scheme. Otherwise, place 2 threat here. No, at least it wasn't a treachery. Alright, so let's do. We're going to play 2 resources to put in Kid Omega. I don't have the resources for that, in fact, so I'm not going to be playing that. And then we'll do a Power of Leadership, Strength of Diversity. For each different trait on a friendly character in play, choose remove 1 threat from a scheme or deal 1 damage to an enemy. We have we have 3 traits here. So Avenger, Kree, Skrull, Psychotic, and X-Men. So that's 5. So we can literally just remove 1 threat here and then remove 4 more threat here. Amazing. And then Kid Omega takes him out. No one defeated effect. Split down. We'll recover 4. Oh. And then we'll use our abilities to grab an upgrade card. Grab that. And we're ready up. And we're going to hold on to that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wish I wasn't at full health now. Alright, so now 1 threat. Spider-Woman schemes for 2. Daggers in play reveal cloak, otherwise place 1 threat on a scheme. Get the encounter card. Cloak and dagger. Alright, so it comes in with 3 threat, 1 threat for player for hinder, and then when defeated, heal 3 damage from the enemy leader and give them a tough status card. Kind of lucking out with all these treacheries. Alright, so let's use Altman's ability again. Let's pull out another upgrade. Let's do 2, 3. Well, talk about swing and a miss. She's about to have all her attachments. Gonna flip. We'll go ahead and play Hulk Shape. We'll play another Strength and Diversity for each different trait on a friendly character. We get to remove either one threat from a scheme or deal 1 damage to an enemy. So we have Avenger Kree Skrull, that's 3. Psychotic and X-Men, that's 5. Gambit's bringing us a Thief, so that's 6. So we can actually remove 4 off of here. This is defeated, so Spider-Woman's going to heal. And then get a Tough Stance card. So they'll go from 7, 8, 9, 10 up to 10 health. So we removed 4. We still got 2 more traits, so we'll take off the other 2 off of that. We'll have Hulkling attack to pop the tough. We'll hold on to Ultimate Resonance. That's our turn. One threat goes on. Spider-Woman's attacking. Gets her boost. This gets revealed. So she's attacking for 2. So I'll take 2 damage. And then the encounter card is this. This also gets revealed. Cool. Let's play Genius, Maria Hill, draw a card. Then we got this. Get this down. And then so what we can do is Power of Leadership, bring the diversity. We got Avenger Kree Skrull, Psychotic and X-Men, that's 5. Thief makes it 6. Shield makes it 7. Let's remove 1 threat. And then we'll do the 6 remaining damage onto her, dropping her down to 4. Then let's do Kid Omega 2. Maria Hill 1. Kid Omega's defeated. Let's just have Hawkeye pick the last of that. Defeat her 3rd stage. So, alright. On Spartan Woman's 4th stage, she gains Steady. She can't take any more damage in this phase. And then she attacks, she gets +1 attack for each skill counter. So, same thing. Alright, so no more damage. Steady. Health is at 21. All guy is 2. We're going to flip down. And then we're going to use our Altman Resonance to heal 2. Bring us up to full health. And then we're allowed to search our deck or discard pile for a Hulkling card and put it back in our deck. We'll go ahead and grab Wiccan. And then we'll use our ability to grab an upgrade card. And Jonte hand size of 5. We got 4 resources, Shapeshifter, Wiccan. Okay. 1 threat goes on. Spy Woman is going to scheme for 2, 3, 4. So that's going to be 4, 5, 6. I think that does it. 2, 3, 4. Yes, it does. So that will defeat this scheme. And now we'll be doing Neighborhood Protectors. When revealed, the enemy team searches the entire deck and discard pile for 1 per player side schemes and deals 1 to each player on their team as a face down counter. See, what side scheme could be... So, new Avengers, when defeated, will shuffle each minion in the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. That could be terrible. That would bring Spider-Man back. That's actually the only side scheme that's in that deck right now. This one probably be the worst one, hers. Because it's going to give her damage reduction. It's going to put acceleration on. I think that'd be the worst one. If I was playing against another team, I would go for that card. Alright, so that's done, and then we get Dalton encounter cards, so let's reveal the first one, which we know is the Self-Propelled Glide. And then we get the new Avengers, so this will get 4th threat onto it. And then when this is defeated, it'll shuffle all the minions back into the deck. Alright, cool. So let's play your turn. On that note, Let's use our ability to grab another shapeshift upgrade card. The hero. Trying to figure this out. So we got Maria Hill to thwart 2 off of this. That brings it down to 1. She's defeated. Hulkling can take the rest of it off. And I can take care of that. We don't want to deal with that. So let's do 2 resources to put on the intimidation shape. That will give me +2 thwarts. And that also raised me up. Let's do two resources to bring in Wiccan, which will allow me to grab one of my event cards, which I'm going to go ahead and target my shapeshifter. Go ahead and play that. So let me grab a shapeshift upgrade card from either my deck or discard pile. So I'll go ahead and grab my wing shaped. Because I did play an event card, I can exhaust my imitation shape to draw a card into a Hugin Immunin. This could get fun, actually. Wiccan will thwart 2 off of this. Bring it down to 2. And then we'll go ahead and have Hulkling finish it. So again, when defeated, we're going to shuffle each minion in the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. That means Cloak comes back, Spider-Man comes back, and Dagger. Let's see. Go ahead and use our wing shaped. Go ahead and pay for Hugin Immunin. So Hugin Immunin responds after they enter play. I can search the top 10 cards of the encounter deck for a minion, and then put it into play engaged with me. And then I can ready 1 character I control for each star or boost icon. Oh, excuse me. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So 1, 2, 3. There's Spider-Man. 4, 5, 6. Oh, good. 7, 8, 9, 10. So it looks like Spider-Man's the winner. And then he gets put into play, right? Alright, so he gets put into play. And then I'm going to... He has 2 boost icons, so I can actually ready up Wiccan, and I can ready up Hulkling. And then what I can do is I'm going to also respond with Hawkeye and remove a token to throw 2 damage onto Spider-Man. And then I'm going to go ahead and have Wiccan and Munid finish him off. Spider-Man just got killed by a bird. So Wiccan's defeated. Alright, and then... Ooh, I'm kind of in a situation here. I should not want to be in intimidation shape right now. I may put myself in a situation to lose. Well, I guess I'm going to attack for 1. And pray that they don't scheme out. I'll hold on to the Hulk shape. That's me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I deck out, so I'll be dealt an encounter card. Might lose, actually. She's got a 4 scheme right now. I think there's an advance in there. Hopefully that's not going to be an encounter card. If I get that advance, I'm done. Oh. We got a Spider-Man 2099 though. And a Vision. One thread goes on. She's going to scheme for 4. Nice. So it goes to 5. So out of seriousness, if she gets an advance, I lose. I'm dealt an encounter card. We're going to reveal Pheromones. I'm stunned. Place 1 skill counter on Finesse. Surges. We're going to reveal the top card of the encounter deck. And there it is. How'd I call that? And I had all the information not to get caught on that. Oh, that sucks. I was winning. Let this be a valued lesson. It doesn't matter how strong you're feeling. Just everything changes depending on what the encounter card's going to be. I should have been paying more of attention. I think I was too zoned in with all the stuff I could play. But yeah, that's no excuse. I knew that encounter card was going to be there. And then we were going to get Shadows next. I didn't even need to flip the boost. I already knew I lost. 4, and then 5, 6, 11. Well, there you have it. That's Hulkling using the Strength of Diversity in the current environment. As you can see, even though we took the L on that one, it's pretty powerful. I mean, he literally has 3 traits ready to go, especially if you're playing solo with him. It didn't even matter if I had Gambit on here and he wasn't going to do it. I could just had him as a placeholder just to sit there and feed my diversity because he brings the X-Men Thief. And then we bring in Hugin and Munin. That's 3 more traits that we didn't have. So we already have Avenger, Kree, Skrull, Ariel, Asgard, Bird. That's 6. And then Thief and X-Men 7, 8. 2 resources for 8 threat removal or damage is disgusting. That's fun. But I hope you enjoyed this. If you had any comments on what you saw, feel free. All feedback's appreciated, of course. And if you like the video, if you don't mind giving me a like or on the video, it'll help my channel. And other than that, I will see you next time on Facing the Encounter. Have a good one. Yeah, that's sad. We were doing so good. I'm right back. Just gotta run to the bathroom. Oh. Oh, it's kind of funny seeing Spider-Man get killed by Hugo Immune or knocked out. I like the leadership deck though. I thought Strength and Diversity was fun. I'm curious to know how it would be if I wanted to play it on multiplayer. Alright, so next deck. Next deck. It's my favorite aspect. Which I haven't really been playing a lot of. So I've been trying to expand my my horizons, if you will. So I really wanted to mess around with. Oh, where is it? I wanted to mess around with the Excelsior. I haven't really played with it yet. So I'm thinking somewhere around that. I put in 2 copies of Death Focus, I guess. So let's see, I'm bringing 2 copies of Hidden Ops Room, Excelsior. I've got Hidden Base, Defensive Conditioning, 2 copies of Cut Both Ways. We're going to use 2 copies for Post, 2 Powers of Protection. We're going to use Luke Cage. We're going to use Patriot. We are going to use 2 copies of Change of Fortune. Actually, I think I want to run 1. No, I want 2 because I want to get that card out. 2 copies of that. 1 Armored Vest. What else? I don't even know where I ran in there, but I also am running 2 copies of Tenacity in there. Just because it has the energy resource. 2 copies of Death Focus. Guess we'll run a copy of the original version and the protection version because there was a misprint on it and they wrote protection on it. All right. We're gonna run our regular resources. Oh yeah, also gotta have Gambit. Always gotta have Gambit. I think this just for record, I did not put Nick Fury Sr. in this deck. So we'll see how that goes. Where is it? There we go. I think this will work. It's definitely gonna feed. It'll definitely feed the sword. So oh, 16, 17, 18. 19, 21. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 39, 40. Right on the money. Oh. So, obviously, I think the opponent's play would be Captain Marvel. Nope. All right. Captain Marvel. I think I have too many. I think I ordered too many cosmic flights. All right, so all right, so this is a stage one. This is a stage two. This is stage one. Stage one. Stage two. Stage two. Stage one. Stage two. I have no idea what they are. Set one, two, three, and four. One, two, three, four. That's a six. Let's reroll. And four again. I think this is like one of my favorite things about Civil War expansion box is like, and the also too the scenario pack that these are all just you can randomize them. So let's see here. Let's do 7, 8. So I got 8 right now. Ugh. So that's 7. So 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. All right, so we'll get the initiative. That's 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maria Hill. 7. We don't have any more. 9. We don't have. 3. And that's our. We're going against. Doubled, and then All right. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and face Captain Marvel and experts. We're gonna use a protection deck build that, following the current environment guidelines. I'm gonna try and make it focus solely on trying to benefit using the Excelsior upgrade. So we'll see how that goes. Real quickly, just get the setup going. We've already got all the decks shuffled up. Right now, I completely randomized both these scenarios. I have no idea what scenarios they are. And I also did a dice roll randomized for the modules that's going to be in there. So we'll go ahead and start this. Superhero Registration Act. If we did have blurriness, which we do. We go ahead and find this Chosen Leader Sidescape. We go ahead and reveal that. Alright, Alpha Flight Station. 3 threat per player. Amplify. When defeated, place 3 energy counters on energy channel. Go ahead and finish revealing this. Shield recruits. If we're playing with a friend, but we're not, this would have got 2 hinder per player, so it gets nothing. So it'll be 7 threat as the threshold. When revealed, the enemy team searches the encounter deck for 1 per player minion and deals 1 to each player as an encounter. It's almost like the same setup I had in the last game. So, go through the allies minions here, I guess. Figure out which one would be the most annoying. So we have a shield soldier. When revealed, the topmost shield minion in the encounter deck doesn't play engaged. That wouldn't do anything because there's nothing in the discard. Same thing with him. Hellcat. This could be annoying. He'll have to have quick strike, and then I'll be stunned when she's revealed. Then we have Maria Hill. When revealed, enemy team searches the encounter deck from the discard pile for a copy of Life Model Decoy, attaches it to Maria Hill. The agent's got Retaliate too. That's also annoying. It's a tie, but I think Maria Hill is the worst because of that Retaliate too. So we'll go ahead and do that one. So we're going to give Maria Hill 2, or Maria Hill, I should say. That's our comic card. Alright, next we'll do the reveal effects for the leader, or the villain, whichever. So Captain Marvel, stage 3, gets 18 health per player. On the setup, we look for the energy channel and attach it to Captain Marvel. Force response, after Captain Marvel attacks and defeats a character, place 1 energy counter on energy channel. So, let's find that. Oh, it's right here. So energy channel is a permanent. So force response, after a leader, hero, or ally attacks Captain Marvel, place 1 energy counter here. Then if there's at least 4 energy counters here, remove all of them. Captain Marvel attacks that character and then gains overkill. And it only triggers when you're doing a attack. There you go. That is the setup. Probably also would help if we gave some health. All right, we're all set to go. Draw our draw phase. We drop to a hand size of 5. Death Focus, Armored Shape, Avengers Mansion, Helicarrier, Strength. Well, I'm definitely not against trying to get that out right away. I'm gonna mulligan. I'll mulligan these two. Luke Cage, Shapeshifter Strike. Let's use Teddy Altman's ability to grab ourselves a Shapeshift upgrade. Grab the Intimidation Shape. Let's pay. We didn't play that yet. Let's do this. This. Get Avengers Mansion down. Draw into a Gambit. Mad about that actually. Kind of want to get this down. I think I'm play these 3 to get Gambit down. And then let's look at so if I take her out, I won't have to worry about a quick strike or getting stunned. This will well, this is gonna come into play anyways, so I'll get the shuffle anyways. Let's do that. So 4-2. We'll take 2 off. Leave 1 on, I guess. And we're ready up. One thread goes on. Marvel's going to attack for 2 and a boost. I'll just take it. So she's going to attack for 3. Take 3 damage. After she attacks, she puts an energy counter on energy channel. And then we get our encounter cards. So this will get dealt to me as an encounter card, revealing Maria Hill. So, search the encounter deck or discard pile per copy of Life Mile Decoy and attach it to Maria Hill. And next encounter card, Quick Strike. She hits me for 2. I also forgot to draw my hand. And I'm also stunned. All right, that was fun. Oh, actually, I should have took more damage than that. Should have took one more because of that. All right, and it's not going off too good. We'll draw to a cut both ways. Let's use a cut both ways. Put in a depth focus. Let's use the depth focus. Let's not do anything. That's actually a waste. I think that's a waste. I guess I'll just pay the double to put that in instead. So we have it. Let's have Gambit. Remove that. We're gonna flip down. We're gonna recover. I guess up to what's that? 7, 8. So we'll go up to 11. We'll use our abilities to search for an upgrade card. I think we're gonna need some damage so we can get rid of some of these guys. Let's put 2. Yeah, 2. Put a Hulk shape on. Let's scrap those 3. One, 2, 3, 4. One threat goes on. Marble schemes for 2, 3, 4. Hill schemes for 2. That's going to defeat that. No going back. The stage is completed when the players lose the game. All allies enter play exhausted. Hellcat will scheme for 1. And a counter card is a Surge. Caught off guard, discard an upgrade or support you control. If no cards are discarded this way, this card gains Surge. We'll choose Depth Focus. So, okay. Cool, player turn. Should be unexhausted. We will exhaust Avengers Mansion to draw into a wing shape. Sweet. Now we'll use our power to search for an upgrade card to put in our hand. Shapeshifter upgrade card, I should say. So we got... Get rid of some stuff here. There's none in there. We'll grab that one. We'll flip the hero. We'll have Gamma attack Maria Hill. So he'll do one. He won't do any damage. He'll take out the life model decoy. Maria Hill will kill him with the retaliate, so Gambit's defeated. Alright. So now, what can we do here? Let's put 2 down. We'll put in a tenacity. Have Hulkling exhaust to get rid of his stun. Oh crap, we have... I didn't realize I had that. I should put that down first. One, 3... I messed this all up. Hold on. So maybe instead of putting that down, we'll go 1, 2, 3. Then we put our alien physiology in. We use that to bring in Wiccan. So let's spring a event of our choice. I think I'm going to grab Shapeshifter's no guy on shop. Shapeshifter Strike. Then I'm going to use the Armor Shape, play the Shapeshifter Strike on Maria Hill. So that's 5 damage. I won't take the Retaliate. I played an event so I can trigger Hulk Shape to throw 2 damage at Hellcat. And then Wiccan can just go ahead and finish off Hellcat. Alright, cool. So we cleared up the board a little bit. Now, ready up. We'll hold on to our wing shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, cool. So, Captain Marvel is going to attack. Also, too, I forgot to add my modifiers here. So, I have actually 2 attack. And I got +1 defense, I believe. Yep. So, my defense is a 2. One threat goes on to the main. Oh, crap. Actually, no, he never would have been able to attack. Because he would have came in exhausted. Crap. Alright, never mind. So Hellcat's still alive. So she has 2 damage on her. Yeah. Okay. One thread goes on. Marvel attacks. Attacking for 2. We will go ahead and go ahead and defend for defense of 2. We'll trigger alien physiology. Actually, no, we'll just do tenacity, patriot, and we'll play 2 riposts. So that'll increase our defense plus 2 each. So our defense will then become a. So that'll be 4, 5, 6. Our defense is a 6. So she attacks for 2, 3, 4. So we take no damage on that exchange. And if we take no damage on that, we deal 3 damage to the attacking enemy. So we do 6 damage to her. So down to 12. And then I can also trigger, since those were events, I can go ahead and trigger my Hulk shape and then throw 2 damage onto the Hellcat and then defeat her. And just like that, we still recover. Ooh. I think I just played my whole hand too, I think. Yep. Alright, so after Captain Marvel attacks and defeats the character, place one energy card. After Captain Marvel. Alright, so she didn't defeat anything, so nothing would go on here. Counter card is Rapid Response. When revealed, discard cards from the card deck until a minion is discarded. And then if you're in hero form, deal damage to your hero equal to that minion's attack. Alright, so he gets discarded. Then I take 2 damage. Alright, so that will end the middle turn. We're a player turn. I guess we'll use Emergence Mansion to draw a card. That works. Impersonation. We'll go ahead and use our alien physiology to use impersonation to remove this. Then we can take the free flip down. And then we can trigger our ability to look for a upgrade card. Or a shapeshifting upgrade card, I should say. Okay, so there is none in the deck. I guess we'll flip. Let's play impersonations, 2 resources to play wing shaped. Alrighty, it's up. And then just gonna press one for everything. Let's do 1 damage. That places a counter on her. And we'll draw to hand size of 5. One threat goes on. Got the Marvel attacks. We got defensive 2. I'll defend. She'll attack for 2. Reveal this card. Attach to Captain Marvel. She gains Stalwart. And then after you make a basic attack against Captain Marvel, spend 3 resources of the same type to discard this card. Alright. So our attack doesn't go up any higher, it's just 2, so I take no damage. Which is nice. And then we get our encounter card, which will be a shield soldier when revealed. Put the topmost shield minion in the encounter discard pile engaged with you. And there is none. Sweet. Guess we lucked out on that one. Alright. Power protection. Interesting. Interesting. Well, let's do 1 resource to put on a armored vest. And then let's do power protection, put in almond resonance. Alien physiology to play impersonation, which will remove that to take a free flip down. Then we can use. Let me get crafty. Before we do that, let's have Wiccan attack, put 2 damage or 1 damage on the shield soldier, and then they'll be defeated. And then we can use almond resonance to heal ourselves too. So we'll go from 7, 8, 9 up to 11. And then we can bring back a card. probably shuffle that back into our deck. And then we'll use our ability to grab an upgrade card. Let's grab this one, I guess. And then we're going to use it to put in the Excelsior. Out here. Cool. Flip the hero, then we'll ready up. And let's see what we can do. So 2, we have our armor vest on, so our defense is actually a +1 now. So our defense is a 3. Alright, and then one threat goes on. Captain Marvel's attacking for 2 and a boost. Oh, I forgot to drop my hand, so 2. Alright, so he's attacking for 2 and a boost. I'm going to go ahead and defend that. So that's going to be 2, and then just 2. So we win on the defensive aspect. A couple of things we can do now. I can actually, since I defended against an enemy attack, I can spend an energy resource to deal 2 damage to an enemy. I'm going to go ahead and use one of these ops rooms to throw the 2 damage at the shield soldier. That works. And then we'll get a counter card. Energy Absorption. When revealed, place 1 energy counter on energy channel. Heal 1 damage from Captain Marvel for each energy counter on the channel. So we would put 1 on here. But there's a force response. After kind of curious how that works. So, when revealed, you place 1 energy counter on energy channel, and then heal 1 damage from Captain Marvel for each energy counter on there. So, I don't know. I gotta look into that. Because we're placing the 1 on there, and then she heals. So we'll just do it line for line, right? So she's got 4, so she's gonna heal 4. So 7, 8, 9, 12, So she'll go up to 13. So that's done. Then, if there's at least 4 energy counters here, remove all 4 of them. Captain Marvel attacks the character and gains overkill. Or does that go off after I do the attack? I don't know. I'll get you that she's just going to attack again. She's attacking for 2, 3, 4. And now let's play your turn. Alright, so Avengers Mansion, we draw into a Change of Fortune. Power Protection, we'll put in our hidden base. Comes into play with 3 counters. Or stronghold counters, I should say. We'll go ahead and play a Shapeshifter, search our deck or discard pile for a Shapeshift upgrade, add it to your hand. Grab the upgrade. Right. Let's do 1 resource there. Put a Change of Fortune. Then, since that was events, we can trigger this. Move that. Deal 5 damage. Put an energy counter. Whoa! Energy on that. And then we can ready this up. Doesn't really matter. And call that on our turn, I guess. One, 2, 3. Decked out. Three, 4. Captain Marvel is going to attack. And take a defense. So that's going to be 2. We have a defense of 3. We take no damage. We can go ahead and throw one of these. Throw 2 damage at her. From Excelsior. And also, it's not considered an attack, so I want to put an energy counter on her. And then we'll get a counter card. Revealing a master plan. Shield Hellcarrier. Hinder 1 per player, so that'll be 4. When defeated, the player who defeated the scheme deals 1 damage to each character they control and each minion engaged with them. And then when revealed, the topmost shield minion in the counter deck engaged with you. That is player turn. Player's Mansion, draw 2, an Ops Room. Let's do 2 resources to bring out Wiccan. He comes into play exhausted because of no going back. We will grab a Impersonation, I think. We'll use Alien Physiology to play Impersonation. Remove 4th threat on there. So when it's defeated, the player who defeated deals 1 damage to each character and minion engaged with them. So 1, 1, and then they take 1 each also. I get to get a free flip down because I removed the last threat on that. Go ahead and use Alton Resonance to heal 2. 6, 7, 8. And then we can take a Hulkling card from our discard pile and add it to our deck. So we'll just put our Impersonation back in, I guess. Oh, and also too, I mistimed that. So when I would have set flip down, I would have also triggered Hidden Base to remove a token because I flipped down. So that'd be also good stuff. And then I would have triggered Almond Resonance and did all that stuff. We'll go ahead and use our ability. Search for an upgrade. I like that one. Flip the hero. Let's go ahead and use Intimidation Shape for 2 resources to put in Ops Room. This comes into play with 3 counters. When a friendly character would take any amount of damage while defending, remove 1 alert counter from here to prevent 1 damage and remove that threat from a scheme. And pretty much all we got. I'm going to scrap that card. I'm going to hold on to this one. We'll ready up. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Marvel attacks. We are going to... We're going to defend. So she attacks for 2. And we take no damage, so our top is still going to be preserved because we have 3. And then we can trigger Excelsior. And I'll go ahead and throw away the Step Focus to feed the sword. Throw 2 damage at a shield soldier, and that one will be defeated. Now we can trigger Change of Fortune. After you defeat an enemy during your villain phase, exhaust this card to draw 2 cards. And then the shield soldier is going to... This shield is going to attack for 1. How do I do this? I'll just go ahead and have Wiccan defend it. This also should have 2 on there. So Wiccan's going to defend for it, and then he'll be defeated. Then we will get a counter card, which will become a gang up. So now Rebel attacks again. I'm going to go ahead and spend a... I'm going to spend the Hulk shape card to play Armor Defense, which now makes me a defender because it has the defense ability. So when the enemy attacks, deal damage equal to your damage. So we'll finish for the results of the attack. So he's going to be attacking for 2 and a boost of revealing this card. So they just got Cosmic Flight. So now they get +1 attack. So they're actually attacking for 3. So the 3 attack will come in. I have tough, so the tough will go. Now I get to throw damage equal to my defense, which is a 3. So we're going to throw 3 damage at Captain Marvel, which is going to bring her down from a 6 to a 3. And because I technically defended by using that card, I can trigger the Excelsior card. And I'm going to go ahead and throw one of those, one of these energies. Throw 2 damage at Captain Marvel. So that will drop her down to a 1. And because I played an event card, I can actually trigger this to remove that, but I don't want to. So I'm just going to go ahead and allow the... Oh, and then I get a top. Which sucks, because now the Shield Soldier attacks me for 1, and I lose the top because of that. So, horribly, that's horrible. Alright, so that completes that. Now, it's player turn. Also, this should be unexhausted. What do we do? Alright, so what we're going to do, we'll use Anti-Physiology to play Impersonation. We're going to remove this. Gives us a flip down. We'll go ahead and exhaust this. Remove 1 to give ourselves a top. We're going to go ahead and use Almond Resonance to heal 2. So we're at 8. So we'll get us up to 10. And then we get to bring a card back. I guess. And then we're going to flip to hero. Actually, before we do that, we'll use our ability. Grab an upgrade. We'll grab Hulk Shape. Avengers Mansion. Draw into a riposte. Oh, that's awesome. Let's flip. Let's use... What do we want to use? Let's use Shapeshifter to grab an upgrade card. Alright, we're starting to cook now. What do we want to do? Let's use Hulk shape to put in our armor shape on. And this will also ready us. And then we'll go ahead and attack Captain Marvel, which will also put our energy counter on here. Alright, Captain Marvel now has Steady, but doesn't really matter because she's got Stalwart also. Deal everyone an encounter card. She cannot take any more damage, and then after Captain Marvel attacks and defeats the character, place one energy counter on the channel. Same thing. Alright, I'm just going to run to the restroom real quick, and then we'll start the villain phase. Be right back. Alright. So we'll hold on to these. Ready up. Also, too, we get +2 defense now. And we also have the armored vest. Technically, we have a +3 defense. So 2 from here, 1 from the vest. So we're rocking a 4 defense right now. Sweet. Love it. This is why I love protection. I'm gonna have some fun. And she has 22 health. Two, 3, 4. All right, so one threat goes on, Marvel attacks. So a couple of things I can do here now. I'm going to do a basic defense. So I'm going to do a basic defense. And also I'm going to use... Alright, so in the order, I think this is how it would work. So, Captain Marvel's initiated attack. I'm going to interrupt and play a cut both ways, which is also defense. So when the enemy attacks, you gain retaliate. And then I'm also gonna do my basic defense. So she's attacking me for 3, 4. My defense is a 4. And this is a boost. If Maria Hill is in play, this gains 3 boost icons. She is not. So the defense and the attack are even. So I take no damage from the attack. And then she gets hit with 1 damage of retaliate. And then I can trigger also Excelsior by playing an energy and dealing 2 damage to them. Alright, 19. And since oh crap, and then since I also played an event, actually I did that completely wrong. Instead of doing the Excelsior on her, I'm gonna put her back up to 21. So she'll take the 1 damage of retaliate, leave her at 21. Excelsior damage will be thrown at the shield soldier. Then I can trigger Change of Fortune. Then I get to draw 2 cards. And that was an event, so I can exhaust that and then heal 2. Alright. That works. Counter card says drafted. Attached minion gets +2 health points and then gains the Avenger's trait. When revealed, this is competitive mode. The enemy team attaches drafted to a minion engaged with them, and that minion engages you. Otherwise, discard cards from this until a minion is discarded. Reveal that minion and draft it. So when revealed, topmost shield minion. There you go. All right, player turn. Gonna cut both ways. One. Do 2 resources to put in a defensive conditioning. Alright, so now our defense is a 5. Defense is a 5, and we get 3 additional hit points. That takes us from 12 to 15. He has 5 health. Let's do Alien Physiology. Do a Shapeshifter Strike. We'll take 5 damage, take him out. Refresh that, and then respond, and then heal 2. Which puts us just a 16. So we're at 16 health. Let's hold on to those 2. up to 5, 3, 4, 5. Alright, one threat goes on. Marvel attacking for 4 to boost. We'll do a defense. We'll use 1 resource to play Riposte. This will increase our defense by 3, or by 2. So our defense is a 5, so we have a defense of 7. So she's attacking for 4, 5, 6, 7. So in a tie, I still win. So I take no damage. And then I can trigger Excelsior. And then throw an energy to throw 2 damage at on the shield soldier. And then he's going to attack me for 1. I'm going to play cut both ways. When enemy attack, I gain retaliate till the end of phase. And then the soldier will attack me and take out my tough. And then will be defeated by the retaliate. Then I can trigger Change of Fortune because I defeated an enemy on. I grab these 2. Sweet. Counter card is Complicated Lineage. I will take the flip down. And then I have to discard this. Actually, you know what? I actually didn't have to lose my tough because replay before this gets revealed. So yeah, he would have attacked me. I played the cut both ways. It's still considered me defending. And I get 1 retaliate until the end phase. So when he attacked me, when a friendly, I know my option room, when a friendly character would take any amount of damage while defending, we can remove an alert counter, prevent that damage, and then remove 1 off there. So he gets defeated on that. And then also, before I would have drawn my 2 cards, I don't have an energy resource to do it, so it doesn't matter actually. Because then this gets revealed, this gets discarded, I go to Alter Ego. And then we're good. So, that being said, I have full health, so I can't use this. I can use that to look for an upgrade. My defense goes down by 2. So I'm only +2 now. And I lost my attack. No upgrades. I clearly do want my armor shape back. Alright, and then we'll actually let's do this. We'll flip the hero. 2 resources. We'll play that back in. I can ready back up. Exhausted. Oh. Avengers Mansion? Armor defense. That's gonna be sweet. So we're actually gonna be able to do a lot of damage to them on our turn with that riposte. That's gonna be 3 damage there. And then I get to do damage based on my defense, and then 2 damage from the. We're gonna have a sweet turn. Let's throw away this. 3, 4, 5. That works. Cool. One threat goes on. He's going to attack. This ran out. This is going to accelerate. Oh, this one got discarded. Let's go back in there. Okay. So he's attacking me for 3. I'm sorry, 4 to boost. So, and I got 5. So let's do defending. And we're also going to power protection for a riposte. And we're also going to do power protection for a armor defense. It'll be really interesting to see how this goes. So first off, so it's 4. Place 1 energy counter on it. So that goes to 3. So that's 3, 4. And my defense is a 5, 6, 7. So I win. So that will be. She's going to take 3 damage from the. So she takes 3 damage from the riposte, and then because of the armor defense, when an enemy attacks, you deal damage equal to your defense. And my defense is a 7 with the help of riposte for this in engagement, I guess. So that will. That's 10 damage. So she just got dropped down to 11. And if I wanted to, I could throw this. I could also respond to that and trigger 2 damage. Let's do it. Excelsior, 2 damage. So 9. And what's crazy too is that these are not attacks. So she's not. None of this stuff is triggering. So her energy channel, it only channels when she attacks. So after a leader, a hero, or an ally attacks. So whenever anything on my side attacks her, you place an energy counter here. Then with this one here, the attacks are reduced by 3, but none of the damage I've done to her has been an attack. That's why it was more beneficial for me to throw that away. It's crazy. All right, so counter card, life mile decoy, hate it. Gets equipped, so that's gonna. Actually, this kind of actually messes me over, I think, because when Captain Marvel would take more than 3 damage from attack, reduce that amount to 3, then discard this card. So this will probably get discarded before this even gets touched. All right, no, because I have to. Oh, so if I attack with under 3. Okay. Yeah, never mind. I'm dumb. Alright, my turn. I have no cards to play. Avengers Mansion, I guess, to Genius. And I guess I'll just hold it. So hold on to that. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. We deck out. Four, 5. Alright, so 2 threat goes on. This goes up to 4. Attacking for 4. Fighting for 5. So it's going to be 4. Put this minion into play. So we take no damage. And I'll go ahead and use the step focus to throw 2 damage at Captain Marvel. So when attached character would take any amount of damage from an attack. Again, this isn't an attack. That's sweet. This isn't an attack. So 2 damage comes off. Then the shield soldier comes in. He attacks. I lose my tough. We get dealt another encounter card, revealing the first one to be Photonic Blast. Captain Marvel attacks you. Place 1 energy channel, 1 energy counter on the energy channel. So I guess we'll do her attack first. So she's attacking for 4, 5, 6. So I just took 6 damage. Ouch. Then we place an energy counter on here. That's at 4, so this gets removed. She attacks again. Attacking for 4, 5, 6. Wow. So that was 2 attacks. That means she gets 2 more counters. So, oh no, but it doesn't. No, she doesn't get. She doesn't get counters unless she defeats a character. Okay, will be the last encounter card. Maria Hill, terrible. Retaliate 2. When revealed, the enemy team searches per card dock and discover out for a copy of Life Mile Decoy and attaches it to Maria Hill. And we're on player turn. Wow. So I went from 16 health to 4. I need a plan of some sorts. Tenacity? Alien Physiology. Put Wicked into play. He comes in exhausted. And I can search for... trying to figure out what's going to be the best move. Do I have a? No, I don't. Shapeshifter. Wing shapes. That was an event, so we can do that to heal 2. I say we get Luke Cage out. He'll be exhausted, but if I put this out, it gets ready up. That could kill me. Put the tenacity down. Might die. Impersonation, strength. Oh, riposte. We want that. That's not bad. We could actually we might have game right here. 2 threat goes on. That goes up to 6. Marvel attacks for 4 and a boost. We're gonna go ahead and defend, and we'll play a strength. Play riposte. So that'll increase our defense from 5, 6, 7. So that's going to be 4, 5, 6. Yay. Defense wins. So we're going to deal 3 damage to the attacking enemy. So that will drop her down to 4. And then we're going to respond also with Excelsior, throw this energy away to throw 2 damage at them, which drops them down to 2. Cool. And then Shield Soldier is going to attack me for 1. And I'm going to go ahead and take that. Maria Hill will attack, Wicked will defend. So Wicked is defeated. Get the encounter card, which is Under Fire. That sucks. So we reveal the top card of the encounter deck, which is a Gang Up. Oh, I think we just lost. Sucks. We had it too. Attacking for 4. 4 damage. Then the shield soldier would attack me for 1. And that's it. To the gang up. How it ends. Oh well, that was close. I like it. I like how I think it was flowing pretty good. I think I need uh more cards to actually make me defend, so I can get another trigger on that. I'm thinking of maybe adding in maybe something just give me more damage too. Stop hitting yourself would probably go great with this, and also thinking maybe I can do this all day where I can exhaust one resource to exhaust and not have to exhaust to defend. But I don't know. Other than that, I think it played fairly decent. Captain Marvel just came out of nowhere, and just like started blasting me the crap out of me. So, but other than that, thanks for checking that out. And if you like the video, please give me a like and helps the channel out. Or any type of feedback would be appreciated also. Other than that, see you next time on Facing the Encounter. Have a good one. All right. So that was 4 aspect. I think in general, I think Hulkling plays pretty well. I was kind of stomped a little bit because of if I wanted to throw attacks, but it's crazy how much damage she can just pop off. That's crazy that I was able to at least match my defense to her attack, though. But, well, other than that, I'm going to call it a day. I am exhausted, and I need to take more medicine. So, other than that, again, thanks for checking it out, and please, I'd like to hear your thoughts on how you feel about current environment, and what you feel, how Hulkling, if you have any comments on any of the Hulkling builds that I did. When I go back to edit some of the stuff, I'll post up the decks I used for each of those games, so you can take a gander at that. But other than that, thanks for stopping by, and I hope everyone has a wonderful and safe holiday season coming up. I'm not sure if I will do another video before then. I will be working all week. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Other than that, see you next time on Facing the Encounter. Good night.